Sunday morning, almost afternoon, and here we are. How's everybody doing?
The string of your guitar is broken.
Huh? It is. Yep.
Why?
All right. Oh, it didn't start like I thought it did. Oh man. Alright, hard to do by yourself. We have a friend here visiting from South Padre Island who's a musician named Noe. And before we get to a little jam session with cheap instruments, Noe's making us breakfast.
Oh yeah.
So let's see, let's go over here and meet Noe. Hey Noe, how you doing?
Good morning, you all. Here with my friend Dave, Rock and Roll Dave, right here, my best friend now.
All right.
Do a little performance for you all. Welcome to Sunday morning.
All right.
All right.
So what you cooking there?
This, my friend, this is Mexican style. It's like they call it picante, picantes. That's actually fajita steak from yesterday with eggs, onions, and plenty hot. It's a la
Plenty hot.
mexicana. They call it a la mexicana.
Okay.
That's what that is.
So it's gonna be. Is it spicy?
Yes, sir. Spicy, brother.
Oh, so all right.
All we gotta do is let the heat up, add a little bit more spices, and the eggs, and it'll be set to go. Have some taquitos.
Okay.
Yeah, this is steak a la mexicana.
All right.
Yeah. This is a way to make leftover steak or leftover fajita
Okay.
for breakfast. You just mix it like that with plenty of onions and spices. Mix it with eggs in. You can also add additional tomato and garlic, and once it's the eggs cooked, just make some taquitos out of it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty good. Thank you, Dave.
Sounds good. All right.
Hope your audience enjoy it.
Yeah. Too bad they can't eat it. All right. Hey, who's over here? We got Mercy and Merlita's here too. Wow. All right. How y'all doing?
Hello, how are you? Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everybody.
How's everything?
It's almost afternoon. Sunday, the 14th of March. Woo! So what's going on today? Let's see. Daylight savings time
Check
happened.
out Riley's here.
Well, they were here. I think they said something before I even started.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
We got Mothering Sunday today in the UK, and St. Patrick's Day is coming up on Wednesday. Tonight they actually are finally having the 2021 Grammys. I think it's the 63rd Grammy Award. And when I do my radio stuff, I'll explain that later. So we'll do that. In the meantime, let's take a look at the kitchen.
Where do you?
He wants me to get out the kitchen.
Marlita, out.
I'm gonna heat up the tortilla.
Yeah, here you go. Yes, we can do that.
Darling, I'm gonna heat it up there.
All right. So,
You want salt?
What you eating? What were you having for breakfast, Mercy?
Cinnamon.
Bread.
What is this?
Put that.
Raisin bread?
Here.
Okay.
Tuna bread. Filipino.
Oh! Wow. Scared me. Hoping nobody else got
Honey,
scared.
did you check the stimulus? Huh? Check our stimulus. So I can go shopping.
Can go shopping in
Marcos, San Marcos.
I gotta wait till I might have to pay tax this year. I'm going to the kids' house today and try to do my tax.
Ah.
Bakit? Meron lang dyan lahat ng ano mo?
I think so. I got my pay. I got
W2?
the retirement. I got the unemployment. I don't know. I gotta go pull out. Sabi ni Megan, pag wala, baka nandoon kay kabungal. Sabi ko, hindi ko tawagan yun. Yung nanong natin sa computer. Tatawagan ko sabihin na naman sa tao, ako may kailangan. Hanapin ko lahat ng papel.
I think they're suspended again.
Huh?
The tax filing.
What about it?
That's until April.
April by plus until June. You apply June. You apply May.
Did you file your tax June? You said you file.
Did we file it that late?
Mami, you
Yeah.
file yours on September, ha? Kasi marami kang property. So he filed his. May bahay siya, may condo siya, may property sa lake. So hindi.
Because of COVID, you have extension, but I don't know this year.
Pressure.
Let's put it here. Okay. Gusto niya yung hutya.
Gusto niya yung crackers. Meron na dito. Oh. Pag makapunta sa yung kuhanin naman niya yung isang pakete. Yung ganyan, noon kinuha niya, binigay niya sa apo niya.
Oh.
Meron. Nagtanong na nga, anong ginagawa niya? Nagtanong sa akin, nagtrabaho ka, sabi ko na dito, nakahiga pa ako.
Ay, magalaga.
Nagalaga ko ng apo niya.
Ba't nandun naman si Jennifer?
Marinig tayo.
Hindi naman niya nakaano.
You're still in your live stream, honey?
Uh-huh. So whatever you're saying, whoever speaks Tagalog understands, even if I don't. The only word I heard was Jennifer. Are you sniffing me? What are you doing?
Mercy turning into a dog. She's sniffing you.
All right, let's go see how this food's coming along.
Go ahead.
All right, let's go say hi to Noe again.
Look how my darling.
Hey, well, you added some stuff. What did you add in there?
Some eggs, and I let the steak from yesterday heat up a little bit more, and a little bit of salt on top of the eggs. And then it's just a matter of mixing it, and it's going to be done in about 3 minutes here. So I got to let the eggs cook, and once it's cooked, yeah, there you go. They will make some taquitos out of it.
Okay.
Breakfast with leftover steak. Breakfast steak a la mexicana.
Okay.
The ideal though is to add serrano peppers or slices of jalapeno.
Okay.
Make it hot.
Make it hot.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Chile is good for the immune system, especially now with COVID. It's good to be eating chili. Okay? So yeah, it's all good.
All right.
Finished now, dude.
So you're Mexican, but are you originally from Mexico, or have you been in the United States your whole life?
I'm from Texas, Valley.
Ah, okay. There you go. Woo. Okay. Oh, we got the taco shells right there. Okay. All right. So that's what's going on right now.
How many watchers do you have? None. Oh.
Woo. All right. We're going to go into the next room, the music room, even though I moved some instruments out here, but you'll see why later. I come in here, and I got this thing decorated for Women's History Month.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
All right, I guess I'll do my radio stuff later. Okay, so it's done. It's ready.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
We're all done, brother.
All right.
Get up the tortilla.
Woo.
Feel good.
Okay.
Next time you're going to the grocery store, buy some,
So I wanted to do this jam over here when I first started, but they told me, "Oh no, we got to eat breakfast first." So that's what's going on. And get over here.
Talaga.
See, you guys are lucky you're not dating people that understand Tagalog. You can just say whatever you want and nobody's gonna know.
You have, now no, you have a friend here for life.
All right.
Yeah. You're welcome here. You can visit inside. You
Yay.
have room here.
All right.
That's good.
You don't need to get a hotel.
Hey, Dino the Filipino blogger is here. Dino says, "Hi, host, shout out." All right. Dino the Filipino blogger.
Oh, David, do it. It's time.
Actually, hot.
Eat.
Heat-wise, I mean, not
Here
not
you
spicy, but hot.
Not too bad.
Here.
It's not too spicy. I can handle it.
I'm just gonna.
All right, Dino. Got a friend here who cooked a Mexican dish for us. What did you say it's called?
In this case, it would be leftover steak a la mexicana. That means it's hot.
Professor, no.
Chilies and
He's
spices.
professor, honey.
The
He's
steak is diced
professor.
real thin, small pieces with eggs, and that's a good way to make leftover barbecue steaks or fajitas or whatever.
All right.
Oh wow, it's really
I'm
good.
good.
Absolutely.
Have
Yeah.
some.
I'm just gonna have a little bit here, please. Can't eat much, I guess.
I can. Now the spices are catching up with me. It's just a tiny bit beyond my normal.
Really, and I would actually add more to it because it's good for the immune system. You know, with COVID, it's a good idea to.
Do you know how to give a jacket to your viewers? I am not sure what that even means.
Huh?
Dino's asking, David, do you know how to give a jacket to your viewers?
What's that mean?
I don't know.
What that means? You know how to go give a jacket to your viewers.
I'm sure he'll explain it. All right.
Ask him, enlighten me.
Okay. Boss lady says enlighten me.
Yes.
Another suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
The tortillas are best warm in a skillet instead of microwave.
Well, we don't have skillet. Now you know what to give us on Christmas. Skillet. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
I mean,
teasing
give
you.
them a color blue with their name on it. Ah, man, there's so much stuff I could probably learn that give them a color blue with their. I don't know. I'm not sure what that means. I don't know, Dino. I'll have to ask you later. I'm not sure how do you do that?
Yes, my friend. My best friend.
Aww.
When I get married, you come to my wedding.
Okay.
You get married, I come to your wedding?
Yeah.
Are you using cell phone? No, I'm using my laptop, Dino.
And then you're gonna say, "Stop!" I'm just kidding.
I still haven't figured out how to do a live stream with my cell phone, even though I can. Hey, she's singing and dancing.
Break my heart.
Okay. Good breakfast?
Yes.
So thumbs up.
Okay. So we got this friend named over here. He's got to go back down to South Padre Island. Oh man, that's so terrible. He's got to go back to South Padre Island. So we got him for just a little bit longer, but then he has to. Wait a minute. What time is it really?
It's
Supposed to be 1 o'clock, right? Ahead, an hour ahead.
why the laptop is 10.
It says 10:49 on the laptop, but wait, hold on. Something. Do I need to change my laptop too? I probably do.
Our laptop is 10:50. Our stove is 11:52, and
Okay.
here is
Yeah, so according to my phone, which has got the correct time, it says 11:50. So, all right. So
it's so
my laptop
early.
doesn't update itself automatically. That's
We
weird.
have a plain car. This is sweet.
In the Philippines, you guys don't even have that word. Hey, Dino, since you're in Canada, do they actually do the time zone change in Canada too, like they do in America?
This tastes like gourmet.
That's this one.
Yeah, but sweet. I can tell it's taste of sugar. It's just like normal.
It's sweet also. You want, we do not have regular coffee.
Yeah, this coffee.
No.
Then it's
You put that in one that you can read. If you're anything like me, sometimes sometimes I have the volume turned down, so I can't always hear what the host is saying. All right, so there's the question. For anybody who knows anything about Canada.
A little water.
So Dino, here's the question for you. Do they do the time zone change like we just changed where we had to change our clocks ahead an hour? You know, so you only twice a year you change. In the winter time you change it back. When it springtime, before springtime, you change it forward. So okay, so they do it in Canada also. All right.
Oh, he's from Canada?
Well, he's Filipino, but he lives in Canada.
Oh.
Actually, I think Dino's been living in Canada for quite a while. Okay. Okay, if you have a cell phone, log into your channel, then press our name, then make them moderators. Oh.
Yes, spicy, some chili.
Oh, it's really good.
Okay.
I like it.
Today is 1 hour ahead. Okay, I'll tell you what I can do. The only thing I know how to do it, I guess, maybe I'm not as tech savvy as I should be. I know how to do this. Right? If I put on that and somebody clicks on it, then they can actually. Wow, Dino over here has been in Canada for 4 years.
Wow.
Wait, Dino. Okay, so I can't wait to hear Dino's story. I don't know his story. You were like what, 10 years old or something like that when your parents moved to Canada or something like that?
Yeah.
I'm guessing at some point you're okay. I'm gonna guess the Dino story. Okay, so Dino's mom married somebody in Canada when he was 10 years old, and you've been living there ever since. Am I kind of correct?
So Dino's 14?
What?
When he was 14.
Oh,
He's been in Canada for 40 years. And
40 years?
40 years, yeah.
40 years. I thought you said 40.
He grew up in Canada.
He grew up in Canada.
Were you born in Canada?
No, he's not. That's what.
So Dino is Canadian.
If he went to
He's
Canada
Filipino
14,
Canadian.
so he's already
Canadian?
Canadian.
Canadian citizen.
Oh.
But Filipino.
He's a Filipino Canadian.
Wow! He come to Canada 14 when I was 14 too. I come to America.
I didn't say he was 14. He said
When he was 14.
he's been in Canada for 40 years.
Oh.
I don't know what age he was when he came to Canada, or if he was born in Canada. If he was born in Canada, that means Dino's only 40 years old. But I'm pretty sure Dino, or you're older than 40, right? That's just my guess. I mean, you still look young, but we came to Canada, the whole family. Oh wow! Canada doesn't have the strict rules for.
No, because it's easy for you to bring your whole family in Canada.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you don't have to have the whole visa thing like you do in America.
They do, but it's not like here in America that it's so.
first week.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's one of the countries I want to visit.
Me too.
Yeah, I even thought of working over there.
I've been there. Well, I've kind of
Okay,
been to
good,
Canada a
driving.
few times.
We rent an RV and we go
One
Oh.
time
drive.
when I
I've
was
been to
living in
Canada, just the
Washington,
border.
in the state of Washington, I drove up, north of Seattle,
Vancouver.
and I can't remember what city is right there on the border of Canada
Vancouver,
and
Dave. I've been
and
there.
Washington. But
Vancouver,
I
British
drove up north, drove about an hour into Canada, and then drove back. Then another time I was in Canada, my family, we actually went from Detroit, Michigan,
Pablo.
into Canada,
I've been
then
there
up
too.
north,
Yeah.
and then down through man, what's the name of that city where they had all the problems and and
Lansing.
no, it's like there was a movie called Roger and Me that all about the factories that closed down and stuff like that.
2008, yeah.
Yeah, what was that? Flint, Michigan.
Right, with the
Yeah,
water
so I
problem.
drove down through Flint, Michigan, and back into going to Illinois or whatever. Okay,
The Washington.
That's my
town
Canada
before
experience.
Vancouver is Bellingham. I did some work there in Bellingham.
Ah,
Going north of Seattle, it's Mount Vernon, then Bellingham.
okay. All right. So Dino was born in the Philippines. Hello from the kidney disease warrior. Woo! Hello. How are you? Good to see you. Kidney disease warrior says, "Good morning."
Good morning, Vietnam.
What?
Good morning, Vietnam. Supposed to be
Good morning.
Good morning, Canada.
Oh, Canada.
You know the
All right.
Philippines.
Dino, the Filipino vlogger says, "But Philippines is my country." Woo! Filipino.
Mabuhay.
Lo- Laughing out loud. Ha ha, I love Philippines, David. My wife is white. That means she's Canadian? My wife is white. Ha ha, we are moving there when we retired. Okay,
They're
so
moving to
Me and
Philippines.
David too. We're moving there.
Me and no too. I will take no to Philippines.
my wife is white could mean so many things. I'm like, all right, there's Canadian white, there's American white.
Yeah. Does it taste the same?
Does it taste the same? Oh, how do you want to take that comment?
I'm thinking
Okay.
of 069.
All right, you got this. Already a house by the beach 2 years ago, built one. Wait, where? In America, you're saying? Somewhere you built a house by the beach?
Philippines.
Oh, the Philippines.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
I just read that you said that too.
Kidney
Kidney disease warrior is laughing or smiling really big. All right, kidney disease warrior says, "How are you all? We are doing good." Okay, very good. And then Dino, he's saying,
How you feel?
he says his wife is white, but he clarifies. Yes, David, she is Canadian.
Pretty good.
Haha, she loves Philippines Canadian David. All right.
Oh.
All right, very good. We're all clapping, man. Yay, Dino! Yay, you and your wife! Yay! Oh, Canada! One of the things that's really big on my bucket list is I want to go to Buffalo, New York. I'm going to go to Niagara Falls. What?
Virginia.
She's concentrating using 8 noises. Okay.
Come on, that's how Filipino do. Oh, that's the kind.
Give me that there, that thing and the thing and the thing and you know what I'm talking about. Okay. I get that from Joe Coy. You know who Joe Coy is? He's talking about one of his uncles and how I guess every family's got in the Philippines got an uncle that talks like this. Give me that thing there and that thing and there, that thing. Is that really true? Are there like some people in the Philippines that actually really do talk like that? You have Philippine uncles that Joe Coy is correct in imitating like that? am I in Canada? I am in Texas, USA. Texas, USA. All right. I will show you the world. Shining, shimmering, splendid. Okay. There's the great state of Texas, USA right there. And we live in this spot right here at San Antonio, Texas. Now, if you look at it on the United States map, there's a map of the United States. And up there, up north of the United States is a whole bunch of Canada. All right. And then, okay, you got Florida and then Texas right here. And we are right there in Texas, USA. There we go. Represented with the maps. Okay. All right. So hopefully very soon, our friend we have over here from South Padre Island named Noe. Hey, Mercy, what is Noe's last name? Do you remember? Rodriguez or Ramirez or something like that?
I don't know.
Okay. We are going to we're going to jam on some cheap instruments before he has to leave and go back to South Padre Island. Oh, y'all want to be part of this too? The birds want attention. But I bet you if I bring this over there to the birds, they'll stop when I get to the cage. Y'all ready? Let's go listen to the birds. Why'd they stop? Okay, there you go.
Be quiet, birdies.
What? You were just talking up a storm. I come close to you.
I told him be quiet.
You think they listen to you? Well, y'all be quiet now. Y'all caught my attention. Huh? Ricky. Ricky. All right. Now now I understand Dino better. How you doing, kidney disease warrior?
Oh, this kidney disease warrior. Wow. My aunt, she died with a kidney.
So a kidney disease warrior, how long ago did you have your kidney disease and how long ago did you survive it? Or are you still fighting it? I want to know that story too.
My aunt, she died with a kidney.
Oh, Mercy lost an aunt to kidney disease. So the fact that you're still here and you're fighting kidney disease, that's proud of you. That's good stuff.
Yeah. We did it good.
Mercy just trying to clean up a little bit after this weekend.
Yeah, I have to clean the house because tomorrow we have to work.
Yeah, I got to go back to work tomorrow. All right, so in the meantime, today's Sunday, which means that tonight, Sunday night, if you know me, I turn into DJ Whipple, and my radio show airs for 4 hours, playing 80s music and talking stuff. So while we're waiting to start this jam, dun, 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 no, that's slam. All right, I'm going to share with you some of my material. Okay, are y'all ready? Okay, and this is tonight. This is from tonight's program, which if you're in Canada or America, I don't know if they do it in Mexico or Southern America.
What?
I have to find somebody that knows that stuff. You know, the whole time change thing. Okay, so March 14th. Hope everyone turned their clocks in the right direction last night. If you still have clocks you need to set on your own, which we actually do, but luckily our phones usually change automatically. So happy my cell phone already matches up with satellite and changes automatically, like I was just saying. Wow. How did we live in the 80s and beyond before these accessories? Somehow we made it, and we appreciate, even if we, now you want to talk? I'm trying to read something here, Birdie. Okay, thank you. Hey, what? All right. Birdie? Somehow we made it, and we appreciate, even if we don't always understand the stuff that makes things easier, and more. And then 80s music. All right. Virtual hug. My arms aren't long enough that I can reach behind my back and pretend I'm hugging myself. That's one of the problems with having long arms. You've seen people that have really long arms, they can reach behind themselves and make it look like somebody's hugging them, but it's actually just them that's hugging themselves. I can't do that. Wow, we made it to another daylight savings time. Yay, more light. And a Mothering Sunday, a UK holiday. So it should be interesting if I get any friends here that are from the UK, if they can explain to me what Mothering Sunday is. Sounds interesting. Today is Mothering Sunday in the UK. In 3 days, on Wednesday the 17th, it is St. Patrick's Day. And you know what? I might actually do a special live stream that day, and I'll just wear green and pretend I know what it's like to be Irish. I'm part Irish, but all I know is what I see on TV and movies. Kind of. I know more than that. But anyway, so top of the evening to you. Top of the evening to you, gents and lasses. Get your favorite green drink and fill your glasses. If you don't have a job, get off your... Should be interesting to learn what other people do to celebrate St. Patrick's Day besides just wearing green or orange, depending upon what part of Ireland you represent. Please, no drama or fighting, because it's true and make a better day, just you and me. Okay, well, we have visitors, but they disappeared on us. All right. So now, this month is celebrated as Women's History Month. Well, how about our 80s history? So in 1987, what females had #1 songs? 1987, okay. Well, let's see. We got the Bangles, Madonna, Club Nouveau, Starship, Aretha Franklin with George Michael, Kim Wilde, Atlantic Starr, Lisa and the Coke Jam, Whitney Houston, Heart, Madonna, Michael Jackson and Sita Garrett, Whitney Houston again, Lisa and the Coke Jam again, Tiffany, Bill Medley and Jennifer Warnes, and Belinda Carlisle. Good year for women, 1987. What do you think? And my next bit, I combine all those #1 hits from that time, and here's how it goes, okay? You ready for this? Okay. All right. Welcome to the beginning of our second hour of our 80s time here at KPPC. A decade where we thought we learned to walk like an Egyptian. I care about you, so open your heart to me and lean on me, because nothing's gonna stop us now. I knew you were waiting for me, because you keep me hanging on. Always, I will love you so. Always, head to toe. Love you from head to toe. I want to dance with somebody who loves me. Because when you're alone, you say, who's that girl? I just can't stop loving you. Didn't we almost have it all? Here I go again. I'm lost in emotion. I like to pretend that I think we're alone now. And after I do, I've had the time of my life. And then I know heaven is a place on earth. Put that all together. Yeah. This is so sad. A little pink ukulele thing. I guess one of the strings broke on me. I only got 3 strings left to play with. I'm sure there's some way to fix it. You know, see how these are. I'm sure there's some way I can like put it through that hole and then tie it real good or something. Although our friend Noe plays guitar, he's in the house somewhere, and maybe he knows enough that he can fix this for me if he has time. Okay, what else we got? Here's one where. Okay, you ready for this? All right, Mercy, you ready? Okay. Welcome to the KPPC 80 show. Evil is love spelled backwards. It's tempting, but when we fall into that temptation, it knocks the life right out of us. At the end of the movie Time Bandits, the son yelled, "Mom, Dad, don't touch it, it's evil," about some coal-type substance in the microwave. It's true. It's true, birdies. Okay. They touched it and blew up. Gotta be careful when the devil with the blue dress meets up with Lady Red Light and they create some fine young cannibals. Did you like that one? There they are in that cage over there, in case you wonder where that noise is coming from. All right. Where was I? Hey, Weird Al Yankovic told us to eat it. Motorhead said to eat the rich. But we shouldn't eat each other. Men at work saying to be good, 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 Johnny. And that's what we should all strive to do, as I strive to entertain you. Woo! All right, I'm gonna do one more and then we're gonna see what Mercy's up to, okay? All right. Oh, more St. Patrick's Day stuff, okay? Get ready for St. Patrick's Day. In fact, if you all want to, you can all take a. I've got a lot of videos now on this page. So if you want to look back at videos from a year ago, we have a special St. Patrick's Day one where some of the same stuff I'm about to read actually kind of read in the studio. So stay home. Well, guess where we are right now. Right now. But luckily, if things go well, we won't have to stay home for too much longer. And then once these restrictions lift up, oh man, there's so many places I want to go to. So definitely we gotta, we're gonna have to try to plan a vacation, and Mercy wants to go to these places too. So we're gonna try to go to a place, make sure we go to a vacation where both of us want to go. All right, so definitely I want to take a cruise to Alaska, but we also, of course, want to go back to the Philippines. In fact, Mercy has a couple things on her bucket list that maybe even when we're in the Philippines, we can try to figure out some way to do. Let me see. Where's Mercy's bucket list? I'm going to bring up Mercy's bucket list right here. I don't know how to use the computer to show you Mercy's bucket list, and luckily your bucket list isn't that big. So, okay, so Mercy's bucket list, Mercy's traveling bucket list, this is all I got right here. Okay, we got Hong Kong. In Hong Kong, she wants to go to Wonderland with the kids that are in the Philippines. Although, you know, if I had my kids in America want to go to, and they can, hey, why not? All right, she also wants to go to Busan, South Korea. And we both also want to go to Davao. You know something about Busan? You know something about Busan, South Korea? They got parakeets there? Okay, anyway. All right, so we also want to go to Davao, which was where our friend Merlita is actually originally from. We want to go to Duterte's place. We want to go to that Hobbit place to stay. And we wanted to go to Camgulan? Camgulan? How do you say that, Mercy? Camigan?
Camigan Island.
Camigan Island. Oh, and then Mercy also wants to go to Croatia. So
yeah, I want to go to Croatia.
She wants to go to Croatia. Okay. So somehow, if we can plan a good vacation, we can hopefully, do this Alaska thing, but also try to plan the Philippines and maybe even at least Hong Kong, something like that.
I want to move in Croatia.
You want to move to Croatia? Why?
Because I don't know why, but I like Croatia.
What do you know about Croatia?
Because the place is so it's not crowded and I don't know. Maybe.
Are there any Filipinos that are in Croatia?
Yeah.
Oh yeah? Yeah, how many of you know anything about Croatia that you can possibly tell us? Are they still here?
Huh?
If any of you know anything about Croatia, go ahead and share it with us, please. That'd be great to hear. No. Still here, okay. So that's it right there. Our at the top of our bucket list. We got Alaska. Definitely want to go to Alaska. I would love to go to Niagara Falls, both on the Canadian side and the American side. See, at least if we can go to Niagara Falls, then Mercy can actually be in Canada. And then, of course, everything that's on Mercy's bucket list. Of course, the Grand Canyon, hopefully someday. Haven't been there yet. But, hey, tell you what. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm working on a video. Any of you know the song I've Been Everywhere by Johnny Cash? I just created a video where I share the places in that song that I've been to. Eventually, I'll post it. Okay. Noe's here.
So what do we do? Play drums or what?
Whichever you want to do, yeah.
I'll play drums.
Okay, it's time to jam.
What you got?
Jam on it. Okay, Dino, Filipino blogger. Okay.
Thank you.
So we got a couple instruments here.
Okay. You don't happen to have a drum kit, do you?
Oh, what?
A drum kit? Do the drum?
No. These are my cheap instruments. Okay, let's see.
Hey, bro, next time I get out here, I'm gonna bring you a foot pedal, man.
Okay. All right, we're gonna. All right. So we got this. Got this little guitar with 3 strings, and we got the basics of a drum. I don't even have a stand for my snare drum anymore. All right. He has a guitar that he brought with him, but all right. It's about to get kind of loud, and hopefully we can make something that sounds decent. Oh, check it out. Sometime later, we got a video where him and I were singing a version of Stand By Me. This seriously pales in comparison, huh? You can tell we got somebody who's actually like a professional at this drum thing, because he's moving all this stuff around, and I would just like beat on him. Mercy, you want to come join us? Alright, this thing's not going to sound good compared to the drums, but y'all ready for this little mini concert here? We've got our professional musician here. Noe, what's your last name?
Ramirez.
I thought it was like Ramirez. I'm thinking it's either Rodriguez or Ramirez. Noe Ramirez. He's actually played in a bunch of bands his whole life. Any kind of music, from heavy metal to blues. Yeah. So we got a true musician in the house right now. I just play around with this stuff. Even though I love the music, I've never been proficient at. Wow, this is serious. You're just like fixing all this stuff, huh? all I can do on this thing is barely strum. Can't even play it like a regular guitar. But we're gonna try to make some kind of music. As soon as Mercy's done in the kitchen, she can join us on the maraca. You wanna know where I got this thing from? I actually got this in Germany. Wow. Yeah, maraca from Germany. It's it's cracked, so we kind of have to have a taste. But
there's a theory in shamanism
uh-huh.
that this rattling invokes the spirit.
Wow.
Rattling.
Okay.
And we pay close attention and meditate and just rattle. As we remain observant, we might invoke the spirit. Same thing with drumming.
Oh, wow.
Or mantras like or something repetitive.
Okay.
Carlos Castañeda wrote about that. Sometimes a fan, when it's turning and it has a hum, that might invoke the spirit too.
Okay.
Hey, this is fun.
Hey, Mercy, take a look at this. Tell me, is the tube right here? Is that your mat light instead of this one? Take a look at the video. Hit me, DJ Whipple. Glorified walnut. Yay! Hopefully I'm not making anybody go deaf. This little guitar doesn't even really matter right now. I think it is. Yeah, dance! Come here, dance! Mercy! Here we do dance up there! They want to see you dance! Here! Mercy, you do! Woo! There we go. That's it. Good stuff.
All right, do your thing, man.
Yeah. You know how to fix these things? Wanna try to- Can you try to?
I don't know about this one.
I know it was like the string goes through that little hole, and then somehow you do whatever you. Yes, one string snap. Yeah, so instead of
the top two, David, these new string.
needs new string. Oh man, I might as well just get a whole new thing.
Yeah, hey, bro, let me show you what you some needs here.
Okay.
Let me share with you some needs.
I don't know.
Okay.
This is supposed to sound it's supposed to sound like a snare drum.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna look at something here. Let me get a closer look here. All right.
Okay, so that means that the snare's not it's not tight. See, so
Yeah, I mean,
this has to be tightened.
I mean, look, I got a hole in the snare drum.
Yeah, this has to be replaced. The skin has to be replaced.
Yeah.
Most of these
are my cheap instruments.
Two strings, two screws. And you bring this down like that. Okay, and see that's gonna loosen it. You tighten it right there, and then when you're gonna turn on the snare, you tighten this a bit, and then got this handle for that.
See, I don't even have a holder for the snare drum. I'm putting it on a
handle, but
cheap bass drum.
since it's not tightened, this adjuster doesn't work.
Yeah.
So, and then this, of course, is not tuned.
It totally muffles the sound.
Drum
And
key for that.
yeah.
Now watch this. This is one way to tune drums. Listen to the sound King Kong. King Kong. That's one way to. There's other ways, but. So ideally, this would be first. King Kong. This is too loose. This was too loose.
Just about, yeah. Thank you, Flourish. Flourish by Flora.
Yeah,
I mean, look at this thing. It's got a big old crack in it anyway.
Yeah.
Hello, Elisa. How are you? Woo! All right. Excellent. You know, a long time ago, I can still remember when I actually took drum lessons. That was back in the 80s. I took drum lessons for a couple years, but you know, then I kind of stopped using what I had. And
You actually took drum lessons?
yeah, I took drum lessons. I took drum lessons in the 80s, way back before I really understood good music.
Oh, were you in school then?
I was in like high school or something like that. Yeah.
I took 1 year in fifth grade.
Okay. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna show you something interesting.
There's just something interesting about that.
Okay.
Because there was like 3 drummers, and I was the only one that learned how to play the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh wow.
And but I couldn't read notes. The instructor thought I was reading the notes, and I wasn't. I was just playing it by ear. Then they caught me not reading the notes. I didn't know how to read the notes, so I got caught doing that. But that's the only time I took drums. It was great.
Okay. All right.
No way, I just played by ear.
Yeah. Give me a second. I'll be right there. You gotta go. Okay, here we go.
Okay, go say goodbye to David. He don't want
Alright, hold
to
on.
leave.
I gotta finish this, my story, okay?
American
Alright,
Pie music, American Pie song. Oh, we're still in the live story.
Okay, so yeah, I'm still on the live stream too. Okay, so when I was taking drum lessons, this was like early '80s, probably like in '84 or something like that. And I remember one of the first things my drum instructor asked me, "Okay, who's your favorite drummer?" Now you gotta remember, I didn't really know too much about music. I didn't know about like the great bands like Rush. One of my favorites right now for a long time has been Keith Moon of the Who and stuff like that.
Yeah, I love it.
But you know what I told him? I told him the drummer of Quiet Riot was my favorite drummer. What is his name? Where is he? I don't even know. Okay, Frankie Banali. You ever heard of him?
Yeah.
At the time, you know, this is like the #1 album in the country, and you know, come on, feel the noise. So this is the guy I said was my favorite drummer.
Ian Pace is the greatest.
Ian Pace of Deep Purple, yeah. So, thank you. So I can knock out my trumpet. Of course, I have to eventually take these back into my music room, but hey, this is awesome. All right, and it's not too often you get a professional professional musician come and hang out with you and actually play music with you.
My good friend David, I'll be back, brother.
And you guys look forward to, because we actually have a video that I'm going to post sometime soon where him and he's got his real guitar, and him and I are singing a version of Stand By Me.
Yes, sir.
It'll be good. I'm Pete Townsend right now.
Yeah, all right, Pete Townsend.
I want to make his fingers bleed though. He did that so hard he made his fingers bleed.
Yeah, he got that too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
Woo! Wow, that's awesome. All right. If you didn't have to leave, I could be like, let's interview you. You can tell us all about the bands that you were in and stuff like that.
A little bit of time. This is good. I can look it up on Mercy, on David Mercy.
David and Mercy Whipple channel. Yeah.
Go ahead, ask your question.
Okay. Well, we're gonna let's see. Okay, so all right. So this is Noe Ramirez. Noe Ramirez. I'm pretty sure people know how to spell Ramirez. You know.
Yeah, my station name used to be Noah.
Noah. Like from the Ark.
Yeah, Noah is Spanish for Noah.
Oh wow.
My name is Scripture.
Okay. So when did you start playing music?
Around age of 14.
Okay.
It would have been 1970, 71.
Okay.
And I began playing was contemporary pop music, combination of Spanish and English. The Beatles, for example. We did Crack and Rosie by Neil Diamond, and some pop music from Mexico. Then that was in Illinois. Then in Texas, began playing with a high school band, which played pretty much top 40 with the high school teams and such. Then I got into what is called a Mexican orquesta. Back then in the 70s, the orquesta, which was brass, band holding the melodies in the background with brass, they were real popular in the 70s. So I did about 7.5 years with them, made it through college, basically, my bachelor's degree. I don't think I would have paid it for that band I was in and all that gigs that we had on the weekends. So that took me about 7.5 years, and I also learned to play keyboards then because sometimes we had a keyboard player missing, so I would shift from drums to keyboard.
That's one of the things we're missing. We need to get some kind of keyboard or piano in here.
Yeah, then I went from there to I did some what's called norteño music with the accordion.
Norteño. Okay.
Yeah, then well, actually from there I formed my own band. I had a heavy metal band for about 12 years. Then I played norteño. The heavy metal band was really just the ultimate finale of my life because I really freaked out with the American drummers, the rock and rollers, doing 20 minutes drum solo. That was just so amazing to me, and I couldn't stand behind, so I needed to really improve my drumming. And yes, I went into it for 12 years doing the double bass drum on heavy metal, my own band.
Man.
Playing saxophone, except Crossway, and bunch of we did other bands too, heavy metal bands.
How you doing, Melvin?
And then from there, it was getting older basically, so got into a blues band, mellowed out a little bit. I hadn't played blues before, so that was a little bit challenging. But I picked it up real fast. I did about 2.5 years of blues, and I went back and started my own band again, doing mostly blues and some rock and roll. And lately, I don't play clubs anymore. I've been rehearsing. I wrote some original material. I have about 16, 20 songs more or less. Original stuff that I'm writing. It's activism music, basically. I'm rehearsing it.
Is it mainly on guitar that you play?
Yeah, I'm playing mostly guitar now, but I still have my drums. In fact, I was taking some of my photographs from my music from the drum set. And that's been my latest with it. So far as music, I'm combining the music with research.
Yeah.
That I conduct at the university, and it's on activism research. So the songs that I've written that I plan to record promote activism and awareness of Mexican American culture.
Okay.
They're derived from my research. I'm going to have a chapter published on or about May in a book on the music that I wrote and framing it in a broader theme that has to do with colonization. You know, that big theme on imperialism.
Okay.
How the nations, their incursions into third world nations, with violence and war and all that stuff. So I'm framing my music in that broader context.
Okay.
Because the music, after all, has an activism theme.
Yeah.
And I'm in the field of social work, so therefore this subject matter is very, very much in line with their field. And I found a way, in about 2005, to combine my work with the music. So that's really been a blessing to me, and it's a lifelong project that I hope to remain active in for some time, God willing. And it's challenging, though. You know, music, Dave. We all like music very much, but when it comes to work, when the music involves work, it's like any other job. It's stressful, you know, and it's challenging keeping it together, avoiding conflict, you know, when we collaborate with other musicians. So it's something that, music can be really enjoyed and have a lot of fun with. But if anyone plans to make it a career, and it's going to involve some work and some tension and challenges, it's like everything else. That's basically it.
Okay.
Thank you, Dave. I appreciate your question.
Oh, you're welcome. We got Kabilog's World saying hello. Kabilog's World, Melvick cooking hello. All right, so you got to get going in a little bit or something?
Yeah, about 20 minutes or so. I got to be on my way.
Tell you what,
back.
Before you go, let's try. I wanted to get, there's 4 of us in the house right now. I want to do like a little 4 people group thing. So,
then we get back on
you want to play drums again?
Yeah,
since you're probably better than the rest of us on drums. Hey, Mercy and Merlito, you want to play the pink guitar?
Hold on.
Although Merlito is better at the dancing, though. But
Okay. Maria can do that.
we got a pink guitar, and we got accompaniment with this. Okay, so we got drums over here.
Lita, how about a hula hoop?
Hula hoop.
A Hawaiian dancer.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So Merlito will be the backup dancer. Okay. Well, we can't see you. Got to come over here to do it. Okay. Support here. Yay! Awesome. All right, Mercy. Which one do you want? You want this or the guitar? So come on, Gary. You got to come join us.
From the ocean. What?
Mercy, will wait for you.
Come on, Mercy. Watching from middle, but I am Filipino. Woo! Yay, Filipino! Filipino, Filipino. Getting work out just doing that. Hey, we're missing our dancer.
That's their fire.
Before you dance, let's get that.
Yeah. Nailed it.
Gigil na gigil ka naman.
Ano raw?
Gigil na gigil daw ako, sabi ni Rose.
Ano sabi ni Rose?
Gigil na gigil daw
Do
ako.
it again. Like a business answer. That was nice of you.
Yeah,
Swearing,
good.
huh?
Yeah. All right.
Oh, we need some dollars there, man.
Ano, ayun po.
Wait.
You need a pole, yeah. You need a pole.
Wait, what were you gonna do?
I don't want $100, I want $100.
Look at that. Oh my God. There you go.
Very good, Merlita. All right. Elisa says, done to you, broad Mr. Box. Okay, you visited Mr. Box. Okay, thanks, Doc. Only Heckle says, nice. Very good. Whew. Well, that was a workout. You know, and he's over here jamming on these drums.
Yeah.
Man, I can't even follow that up. Okay. So Noe, if somebody wanted to look you up online, he's got one video on YouTube of him playing drums, and it's under your name, under Noe Ramirez.
Noe Ramirez, Vengeance, the title.
Okay, so he's got one video, so he's not actually a YouTuber. He doesn't have he has a YouTube channel with one video, but in fact, you know what? I'm going to type his name in.
Yeah, that'd be
So
cool.
that's better than just check him out. Okay, Noe.
I'm going to start getting back on drums here. Yeah, that's
Noe Ramirez.
Yes.
Hello, everything,
Thank
Christy.
you. Yeah.
Shout out. Good night, guys, from Elisa. Oh, you were over there in the, wait, yeah, probably in the Philippines. Okay. Okay, so this is our friend. He's a Mexican-American, right?
Chicano by identity, yes, sir.
Okay, and he lives down in South Padre Island. We live in San Antonio, so he's not that far from us. He's up visiting for probably like 5 more minutes or whatever.
Yeah, I gotta be going. I've been here all weekend, so I gotta be going.
Yeah, but professional musician right there.
Yeah.
We don't get that too often at the
And he's
David
a
and Mercy Whipple
professor,
channel.
University of...
Oh yeah, professor at the university, but I'm more of a musician activist. I'm retired from the university this year after 23 years of teaching at the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley.
Wow, what do you teach?
Social work. I'm in the social work.
Social work. Okay.
Sure.
Wow. Keep going. Keep safe. Keep going and keep safe. Sometimes that's not the same thing.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate your hospitality.
You got a little bit of sweat on you. Yeah, you're welcome.
My friend, Marlita made it happen. I'm here because of her. We met, so I'm here visiting her. And
There she is right there.
Friends here.
Rose is
That's our dancer. Rose is watching?
Yes.
Mercy, you dance too, right?
No.
You gotta, Mercy, do the sexy hula dance. Mercy, Mercy, Mercy,
For next time.
Mercy.
Yeah, I need hula hoop.
Okay. Very good, very good. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Well, I'm actually not done. Why does it say live for 14 minutes?
Huh?
Did I, like, I've been on live longer than 14 minutes.
Why?
You're gonna see, look at
That's
that.
weird. I could have sworn I've been live longer than 14 minutes.
Yeah.
Why does it only say 14 minutes? That's weird. Did I get disconnected and start again or something?
Maybe.
Huh.
Yeah, 14 to 16 minutes.
That doesn't, I don't understand. Huh. Okay, well, anyway. I guess we'll find out later. We'll probably have like 2 videos to watch. I don't know what's on each now. Okay. Wait, we're not done with our video, so we're not going to go around the house like we normally do and say goodbye to all the living creatures yet. But we are going to have to say bye to Noe, and well, Merlita will eventually come back, but probably not by the time the video's done. So there's Merlita right there. Hi, Merlita. Merlita's from Davao, Philippines originally,
Yes.
and that's one of the places that's on Mercy's bucket list. We want to go to Davao, to Duterte's place, the Hobbit place to stay, and Camigin. Okay, that's how you say it. Okay. All right. Very good. All right. Yeah, it got quiet now. that our professional drummer has left the room. He hasn't left the building. Elvis has not left the building. All right, so we're gonna quiet things down. It's kind of hard to play this thing, you know. Okay, I'm down to 3 strings. Okay, they gotta go. Oh man. Oh, that's right. Oh, he drove here. Okay. All right, Noe. It's good to hang out with you.
My good friend David.
Yeah.
Goodbye. She'll return. She'll be back.
All right.
Yes, sir. Thank you, David.
You're welcome.
Awesome host.
Hope you all enjoyed the music.
Yeah. Thank you.
That was fun stuff.
I really appreciate it.
Okay, there we go. Don't forget to check him out. Okay. All right. Let's do my radio stuff. Are y'all ready? What do we got here? Flourish by Flora. Bye. Thank you for the music. Yeah, they're saying bye. Thank you for the music. Thank you for the music, for giving it to me. Yeah.
Whenever you can.
Okay. Sounds good. Definitely looking forward to that.
Well, have a good time with that.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Can't wait to see what happens when this video is over, because I think we have like 2 videos somehow. I know it's been longer than 18 minutes since we started. Okay. I don't even know where I was. Okay, so I think, okay, where I was, okay, now it's back to DJ Whipple time on the radio. Okay. Got quiet in the house all of a sudden. All right. Come with me to another place where we'll rely on each other. From one lover to another. Islands in the stream. That is what we are. Nowhere in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another place, and we'll rely on each other. All right. Flourish by Flora. Deafening silent. I know. Isn't that weird? It was so loud with all the drums and all that sort of thing. Okay. I don't have headphones to look like I'm actually on the radio right now. But, okay, so in 3 days it's St. Patrick's Day. And here's what the material I came up with. All right, y'all ready for this? Okay, you like my little spread here for Women's History Month? Okay. All right, we love our music of the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. Top of the evening to you, gents. Hey, St. Patrick's Day is coming up. May the road rise up to meet you, but don't you dare take my lucky charms. Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. Luckily, we aren't trying to have tricks. April Fool's Day is at least 2 weeks away. But it's time for a little bit of green. It ain't easy being green. but we will do our best. Looking forward to our temporary Shamrock Shakes. Kiss Me, I'm Irish. Let's watch The Quiet Man and other great Irish movies like The Commitments, Far and Away, and My Left Foot. When Irish eyes are smiling, 'tis like a morning spring. With a lilt of Irish laughter, you can hear the angels sing. But oftentimes, when Irish eyes are smiling, they're usually up to something. What are you up to? What's up, Mr. Box? Social distance, chill with dog, social distance, wash hands, virtual hug, take you out. Thanks, Doc. Wash hands, learning, elbow cough, virtual hug, social distance. Woo! Hopefully not for too much longer. All right. All right. Hope everyone is having a good March so far. If you walk away, walk away, walk away, walk away, I will follow. It's almost like the police singing, every breath you take, I'll be watching you. And it's true we are immune. When fact is fiction and TV reality. Sunday, bloody Sunday. The real battle has just begun. Sunday, bloody Sunday. To claim the victory Jesus won. Irish 80s include such groups as Alton, U2, Sinead O'Connor, although Nothing Compares to You came out in 1990, Van Morrison, Enya, the Irish Rovers, Thin Lizzy till 1983, the Pogues, Clannad, the Chieftains, Gary Moore, the Dubliners, the Boomtown Rats, and even My Bloody Valentine. Anybody remember that group? They're like kind of a noise rock group. They had their first album in 1988. But that's just the 80s. Some great Irish musicians came out from the 90s onward too, like Dropkick Murphys, Flagging Molly, and even the Corrs didn't go breathless until 2000. Come on, and leave me breathless. Tooraloo-ra-loo-ra. I'll tell me ma when I get home. The boys won't leave the girls alone. All for Mari's wedding. May the road rise to meet you. May the sun shine warm upon your face. And may you enjoy the David and Mercy Whipple channel. All right. Anybody remember? No, it's not Cypress Hill. House of Pain. There's a rap group called House of Pain in the early 90s. Well, they had a song that went a little something like this. Word to your moms, they came to drop bombs. I got more rhymes than the Bible's got songs. And just like the prodigal son, I'll return. Anyone stepping to me, you get burned. I came to get down. I came to get down. So get out your seat and jump around. Jump around. Jump around. Jump around. Jump up and get down. From the group who also brought you the song Shamrocks and Shenanigans, in 1992, that semi-Irish group House of Pain. In 1980, AC/DC sang, "Have a drink on me." Okay, although it kind of sounded more like, "Have a drink on me." Okay, but for those who don't drink, it's safe to say and said, "Have a mint on me." St. Patrick's Day mint, okay. All right. Hey, R. Kelly, what culture are you going to support on Wednesday? Irish, Irish, Irish. Sorry, in case you don't get the reference, R. Kelly, who had his first album with the group Public Announcement in 1992, and in the year 2000 had a popular song called I Wish. Did you know that? Okay. All right. A couple more spots for Sunday night show, which is tonight. So if you can get on the radio or get online and you just want to listen to 80s music and hear somebody talk crazy stuff, that's me at kppcsa.com. And it's from 7 to 11 p.m. Saturday and Sunday nights, Central Time, USA. Okay, so in case that's what you want to do, hey, go for it. All right. And this is what you'll hear me reading in between songs, okay? Waka, waka, waka. Hello, folks. Welcome to our 80s time here at Sunday night at KPPC. I'm your host, DJ Whipple. Wait, well, I've been doing some thinking. You know, actually, I just graduated with a master's degree in business administration. Haven't been looking for, I don't know. I haven't really been serious about looking for the job that is worthy of me for that degree yet. So hopefully I'll get around to it. But anyway, that's where this kind of fits in a little bit more. I've been doing some thinking, still trying to decide what to do with the rest of my life. I can't decide which way to go. I guess this is why my car keeps getting a flat tire. I keep running over the fork in the road. Okay. You know, fork in the road and it's real fork and flat tire. Okay. All right. Anyway. Yes. In 3 days, it's St. Patrick's Day. And the top of the evening is almost over, gents and lassies. I wish the luck of the Irish to you as you're eating your Lucky Charms, wearing something green and watching the John Wayne classic, The Quiet Man, or the Boondock Saints, or the Commitments. Once, my left foot, circle of friends, or waking Ned Devine. But to Ralu, Ralu, Ra, have a good night, and even if tomorrow is a Monday, and it is, hope the road rises up to meet you, instead of you just hitting the road for work. May the wind be ever at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face and the rain fall softly on your field. If you have a field, or at least if you have a backyard where you got a garden or a garden somewhere, even if it's just like a little pot of something, may the sun shine warm on that and make your plants grow. Right, Catalog's World? Woo! Okay, very good. Oh man, I'm pretty sure y'all were here earlier when we had this whole big band thing, and I'm gonna have to look at my account later because I'm guessing this is like a second video that popped up because there's no way we've only been on for 27 minutes. So if somebody was on earlier and I've got more than one, let me know what's going on because something just sounds weird because I know. Okay, anyway, so where are we? All right, this is the last of the bits from my radio show tonight. All right, thank you for tuning into the 80s. Before I forget, and if you turned in at the right time and made it to church or work on time at the right time, you set your clocks in the direction they were supposed to go. Or had phones with clocks that automatically set themselves, since today was the day where in America and it's Canada, they have the times change. Okay. Hey, folks. The other night, I had a weird dream. I took all the Fanta drink in the world and poured it into a large space as if it was like a large body of water. You know what they call that? A fantasy. A fantasy. Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad you laughed because some might not. Did anybody laugh at that? Was that funny? A fantasy. A fantasy. And it's a sea full of Fanta. Okay, and if friends don't laugh, and if they don't laugh with a no friends of mine. Well, paraphrasing the safety dance. How do you like that? Go 80s, all right. And then, last little bit, the end of another night, the end of another week. And we did it all for the glory of love. And some words of advice. Don't be a pyromaniac like Def Leppard. Armageddon it. Hey, I love rock and roll, and even if you couldn't stand the weather, that's from Texas' own Stevie Ray Vaughan. Time to go dream about going old school and learn how to walk the dinosaur. Or walk a dinosaur? That we have to learn before we learn how to walk like an Egyptian. Or at least that's what the Bengals assume they walk like. Well, as always, as Bill and Ted say, be excellent to each other and see you dudes. And that was my Sunday night show. And we're going to go walk around the house. We're going to walk around the house, rock around the house. And then when we come back, I've got, there's like 12 more things, 12 more little bits that I share. That's going to be on next Saturday night's show. So let's go see what's happening around the house. Your girlfriend's so fat, when she sits around the house, she sits around the house. Okay, Birdie's over here. What? You were just saying something? You don't have to stop talking because I'm here. Are you? Did you stop talking because you're actually listening to me? Or what? Anyway, okay. So we got the dishwasher going. Here's Mercy over here. Mercy playing their video games. Okay. Hey, what's this? Oh, wow. Pete the Sound. Just got up after Cheers Coffee. Cheers Coffee from Columbus, Ohio. Woo! All right. Columbus, Ohio. I think I've driven through Columbus, Ohio a bunch of times, but I don't know if I've actually been stopped in Columbus, Ohio. Okay. All right. We got the fish. Pete is laughing. This is entertaining. Happy Sunday. Woo!
Honey,
Yeah.
you have to find the fish stand.
Okay. All right. So we got the fish. We got Mercy. We got the birds. And our friend Merlita is in the house somewhere, but you can't see her right now. Tell you what, go back and watch this thing from the beginning. We had a good time. We were jamming on my cheap little instruments. But we had a professional musician who was jamming with us, so it actually sounded pretty good. Wow. I think I actually have a blister on my thumb because I was strumming this little pink guitar so hard, trying to make noise over the drum sound. You know what? I tell you what. Happy Bird. Yeah. Let me check something out here real quick. Okay. Na, 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 na. Oh, we got. Oh, there's Mercy. Okay. John Baker says, watching from Fargo, North Dakota. You know, that's one of the things on my bucket list, too. Partially, of course, because of the movie and now the TV show, just to say I've been there. But there's a John Wayne song called I've Been Everywhere. And Fargo is one of the places that's listed in the I've Been Everywhere song. And in fact, everybody, check this out. Sometime in the near future, in fact, I've created it. All I got to do is upload it. I have created a video with based on the I've Been Everywhere song where I list all the places that he lists, but then I show pictures from all the places that I've been to that's been in that song. And there's 101 places that he lists in the song I've Been Everywhere. And I've been to 1/3 of them. And I'm working on more. Some definitely I want to visit more than others. All right. Beautiful family. Awesome. Awesome. I'm a singer and songwriter, so we have something in common. Ooh, awesome. Just right here to support. All right. So I'll tell you what. In a little bit, I got to do some research myself. Actually, yeah. Give me a second. No, 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 no. I'm gonna look up on my page and see what it shows me. Kind of videos I got. That's really weird. Okay, well, anyway, all right. Gabby and Mommy, shout out host. Woohoo! Have an awesome Sunday. Thumbs up from Gabby and Mommy. Okay. Well, Mercy's kind of indisposed right now, but I tell you what, you guys got to go back and watch the beginning of this video. We were jamming, but our professional musician friend had to go home. So now we're closing out this video with DJ Whipple radio stuff that should be somewhat entertaining, but a lot quieter and a lot less actually musical. I guess now I realize how much of a professional musician I am not. But anyway, do the 5. Happy birthday Oh, happy. Maybe I should put on my glasses. Okay, I wear glasses and I should do that to read. Okay, happy Sunday and shout out to everyone. Anybody mind if I put on my glasses? I don't like wearing my glasses. I don't like the way I look wearing glasses compared to not wearing glasses. Hey, anybody seen this movie? This is one of my favorite Filipino movies. One of my favorite Filipino actresses, Tony Gonzaga. Woohoo! John Lloyd Cruz, he's good too. John Lloyd Cruz, Ding Dong Dantes, My Amnesia Girl. I kind of like that one. Actually, it's one of my favorites. I have to tell you the truth. I'm going to read this next part. I need to have the glasses on. I got blisters on my fingers. Let's give them something to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about. A little mystery to figure out. I can't make you love me if you don't. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this next bit of material is for a radio show that is going to be broadcast next Saturday night on kppcsa.com. All right, so keep that in mind. This is for next Saturday night. So if I say Saturday, obviously I'm not confused about what day it is today. This is for next Saturday, March the 20th. Okay, so with that in mind, all right, happy Saturday night. Halfway into Women's History Month, and I'm curious who had #1 songs in 1988. Let's see. Whitney Houston, Tiffany, Exposé, Whitney Houston again, Gloria Estefan and the Miami Sound Machine, and Debbie Gibson. 1988. Okay, wow. Mr. Bach says, hello, I'm here watching from the Middle East, but I'm Filipino. Where in the Middle East, Mr. Bach? Middle East, are you in Kuwait, Dubai? I know these are Bahrain, Qatar. There's a lot of possibilities about Middle East. I'm guessing it's probably either Dubai or Kuwait, but all right. What do we got? Mr. Box, where are you at? You know, it's funny. We actually have a Filipino, I have a sister-in-law who's Filipino, and for some reason, her nickname is Box. Her name's Malu, but her nickname is Box. B-A, just like how yours is spelled. It's kind of interesting, huh? All right. Ready? You gotta fight for your right to party. All right. I get so emotional, baby, every time I think of you. It could have been so beautiful, but seasons change, people change. So I have to ask, where do broken hearts go? Because I'd do anything. I'd even give you up. If you said we're through to make you happy, but that is quite the foolish beat. So dirty Diana, my sweet child of mine. Then we play music. Hello and welcome. Tonight is already the spring equinox. Okay, so next Saturday, the March 20th is the spring equinox. And by the next Saturday after that, it will already be the first day of Passover. That's that time of year, folks. So how many of you like to write or read poetry? Anybody? Write or read poetry? Okay, well, we don't read or write poetry because it's cute. We read and write poetry because we are members of the human race. We are all here, and the powerful play goes on, and you may contribute a verse. But what will your verse be? I don't know. As you ponder that, we'll move on to the next. Okay. What will your verse be? Think about that and let me know. All right. And maybe that'll be my verse too. I got to come up with something. Besides just this, you know, hey, I'm glad we got a YouTube channel. and we're monetized, and maybe eventually we'll find some way that we're actually going to get paid for monetized, because why be monetized if you're not going to get paid for it, right? But we're also doing this because we like doing it too. That's our poetry. Okay. Welcome to the 80s. Let's have some fun. Let's tell a story using 80s movie titles. Okay, let's see. In 1979, there was an alien who was sent to space by Sigourney Weaver, until she found out in the 80s there were even more aliens. Molly Ringwald looked pretty in pink. Glad she made it past 16 candles. After Jennifer Beals gave us a flash dance, followed by a young Winona Ryder who saved the day in the dark Heathers, and Meryl Streep did some traveling. She even came out of Africa. Bridget Nielsen gave Conan the Destroyer a run for his money when she played Red Sonja, and then played the wife of Ivan Drago in Rocky IV. Linda Hamilton survived the Terminator, and if it wasn't for Talia Shire, we couldn't properly visualize, "Yo, Adrian!" Well, here's more music of the 80s. So we can get back to Dirty Dancing. All right, there we go. Very good. All right. So now, all right. I don't have any of her albums showing right now, which is a shame because I have at least 3 vinyl albums of her. But anyway, so here's this part. So now I was doing some research, and one of our favorite female rockers we associate with the 80s is Pat Benatar. Can you believe she only had one #1 album, 1981's Precious Time, and no #1 songs on the pop charts, the Hot 100? The closest she came were Love is a Battlefield and We Belong, which both went to #5. Although Love is a Battlefield did go to #1 on the US rock charts. The only other top 10 hit she had was Invincible, and that went to #10 in 1985, and Hit Me With Your Best Shot went to #9 in 1980. But we still love her, and I love you as long as you treat me right. We're running with the shadows of the night. Now let's see, I need to play another song. But I'm not playing a song because I'm on YouTube. And I'm right? Okay. Wait, there's more. But where is my more? Demi Moore. Okay. That didn't make any sense, did it? Got that. Got that. I have these so out of order. No. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm missing a page. Where's my other page? Okay, well anyway, that doesn't. No, I'm not. It's right behind that one. Okay, baby. Here we go. All right. Let's do this part and then we'll go see. Hey, Merlita's here, so we'll go see her too. Okay. So anyway, I got charts. All right. Welcome to the end of our second hour of our 80s time. We play hits of the 50s, 60s, 70s, special time here on Saturday nights and Sunday nights, the 80s. So looking back, what were those hits? Well, this week, we're looking back at #1 hits from this moment in years ending in 0. So for the 20th day of March, next Saturday is the 20th day of March, 1950, the #1 song was Teresa Brewer, Music, 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 and Eileen Barton, If I Knew You Were Coming, I'd have baked a cake. Baked a cake, baked a cake. If I knew how to bake a cake, I'd bake a cake. Okay, March of 1960, we had Percy Faith with Theme from a Summer Place. March of 1970, we have, where is it? Okay, right there. March of 1970, the #1 song was Simon and Garfunkel with Bridge Over Troubled Waters. Okay. March of 1980, we had Pink Floyd with Another Brick in the Wall, Part 2, Dose. And then March of 1990, we have, look, I got the cassette single, Atlanta Miles with Black Velvet and that little boy's smile. Black Velvet and that slow, even that hasn't seen better days. Slow, cassette single, look at that. Look, If I can get it out. Black Velvet. See? Cassette single. It's got one song on each side. All just right there. Remember cassettes? Cute Angie vlog. Says shout out host. All right. Cute Angie is here. Cute Angie gives us the thumbs up, otherwise known as Tom Sock. Thank you, Cute Angie. Thank you for being Cute Angie. All right. So okay, we just got done doing #1 singles from this moment in years ending in 0. That's March of years ending in 0. What about the #1 albums? Okay, well, let's see. In March of 1950, there was the South Pacific Cast album. March of 1960, we had the Sound of Music Cast album. March of 1970, Paul Simon and Garfunkel, Bridge Over Troubled Waters. Like a bridge over troubled waters. That was 51 years ago. Okay. March of 1980, Pink Floyd, The Wall. I have a reference to that somewhere. Yeah, there we go. The Wall, Pink Floyd. This is the DVD. That's the movie, but the #1 album was the soundtrack to the movie of Pink Floyd, The Wall. We don't need no education. And then March of 1990, we had Paula Abdul with Forever Your Girl. And this is the 45-inch single for the song of Forever Your Girl. I think it says that in there somewhere. Where does it say it? Forever Your Girl. Okay, Paul Abdul. All right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. March 1990. All right, but wait, what about movies? What about movies back in the day? Okay, well, 1950, we had Samson and Delilah. We had Annie, Get Your Gun. There's Annie, Get Your Gun right there. Annie, Get Your Gun. And All About Eve. 1960 brought us the Swiss Family Robinson, The World of Susie Wong, and The Apartment. See, for this week's lists, I tried to come up with movies that had a primarily female lead, and The Apartment's one of them. Of course, there's a movie called The World of Susie Wong, so I would assume, and then Swiss Family Robinson, with the family, you got to have at least a mother in there, right? Okay, anyway, 1970. We have Love Story. There we go. Who is that? Ally McGraw is her name. Okay. Woodstock. Where's Woodstock? Okay. Woodstock. There's a lot of women that were in Woodstock. Okay, Women's History Month. All right. And Ryan's Daughter. 1980 brought us Empire Strikes Back. One of the best of all time, of course, Princess Leia, Carrie Fisher. All right. Yes. All right. And then 9 to 5, of course, you got Dolly Parton and Lily Tomlin and no, I can't remember. What was the other lady's name? She's Dolly Parton, Lily Tomlin, and what's her name? She's famous. In fact, she just won an award at the Golden Globes for, best female of all time or something like that. Fonda, Jane Fonda. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I got it first. All right. And Private Benjamin, 1980. Okay. And then 1990, you had Ghost. All right, Ghost. It has Demi Moore in it. Okay, Demi Moore. That scene is one of the most famous scenes right there. Okay, Pretty Woman. Of course, this is the movie that put Julia Roberts into the stratosphere, even though she played a hooker in that one. But anyway, and a movie called Nuns on the Run, and I don't remember that one at all. I can't think of anything. Is it anything like Sister Act? I don't know, probably not, but Nuns on the Run came out in 1990, and I picked that one basically because nuns tend to be female. I would think, right? Okay. Very good. Very good. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Mr. Box, hello, host. Yay. I'm so glad you guys are here. All right. I'm going to have you guys go take a look at the women in the house while I go do something I got to do. And then I got to find something too. So where are they? Okay, they're over here on the couches talking, and Mercy's playing her little video game there on her tablet. Okay, so there's the back of Mercy's head. There's Merlita. So y'all say hi, keep them entertained for me.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everything.
When you're making it. When I come back later, I want to watch the video.
I got it. Oh, yeah.
You're finished?
All right, hold on.
I'm gonna go to the kids part of my tag.
Okay, y'all say hi. I'll be right there.
Hi.
I did already. Sige na nga, alis na nga ako. Para matapos ko na ito. Find out kung may bayaran ba ako o ano.
Sige na, bilisan mo, balik mo, mag-shopping tayo.
Tingnan natin, Chicago.
We'll file her back. Kumusta po lahat? David, I don't know where David is. He's outside.
Have you seen my little blue notebook anywhere?
Nah.
No. Doesn't help me. That's what I'm looking for. All right, what did I miss? All right, Mr. Box says, hello, Din Ho Su Jin Madam. What does that mean? Hello, Din Po Su Jin Madam.
Hello din po sa'yo, John Madam. Hello, Mr. Box.
Mr. Box. We gotta introduce you to our sister or my sister-in-law, Mrs. Box or Miss Box.
Miss Box.
Malou Box. Okay. Well, one thing. Okay, I don't need it because I can look up the stuff even better than reading it out of a notebook with my handwriting. I was gonna make a reference to something because tonight is the 63rd Grammys, and this next bit I cover that, and then what I'm gonna do is here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cover this little bit right here, and then I'm gonna go while you're like watching me do it. I'm gonna go online and look at who's in the top 3 for the album of the year, song of the year, and record of the year, and then I'm gonna have you guys tell me what your favorites are and who you think should win. Okay? All right. So we got Hey, another one bites the dust. This last Sunday, we finally got, because I'm talking about tonight, we finally got the 2021 Grammy Awards ceremony on TV. And of course, when I recorded this morning, I have no idea who wins, so I can't say. This was the 63rd Grammy Awards, which means that the first awards were given out way back in 1958, when the record and song of the year belonged to Nel Blue di Pinto di Blue, Volare by Domenico Mudungo. And the album of the year was Henry Mancini with music from Peter Gunn. This year, out of all the nominees in the top 3 categories, the closest we had to artists from the 80s were 90s plus artists, Beyonce, Taylor Swift, and Coldplay. A far cry from 40 years ago in 1981 when Christopher Cross won all 3 categories for Sailing and a self-titled album. All right, so let's see, everybody. Who is on the list tonight? We're going to look up the Grammy nominations 2021, and I'm going to read them off. And then if you have an opinion, you just let me know who you think should win, who you think will win, all that sort of thing, okay? All right, so let's go right here. What is this? What am I looking at? That's not what I want. Oh. Grammy nominees. I didn't make a Grammy nominee video this year. I guess I did last year, and that was, I think, enough because there's only so much 80s Grammys that you can cover if you already covered the winners of the 80s. So it's just like I'm doing an 80s show as reference. You know, okay. So are y'all ready? Here's what we're going to look at. We're going to start off with, where is it? Okay, we've got the nominee list. Okay. So record of the year. Who's here? Okay. Mr. Box, you here? Cute Angie, you here? Is there anybody out there? Hey, that's from Pink Floyd's The Wall, which I talked about earlier. Is there anybody out there? Okay, so I'm going to read this. You tell me what you like, okay? All right, so the nominees for this year's 2021 Grammy Awards for Record of the Year, we have Beyonce with Black Parade, the Black Pumas with Colors, The Baby with Rockstar, Doja Cat with Say So, Billie Eilish with Everything I Wanted, Dua Lipa with Don't Start Now, Post Malone with Circles, and Megan Thee Stallion featuring Beyonce with Savage. So out of all those songs, do you like any of them, and who do you think should win? Let's see. If I were to make up picks, considering that people are going to consider the current political climate and social climate and stuff like that, there's a chance that I'd say Beyonce's Black Parade might have a chance to win that one. Although the Baby's Rockstar was a really big song. Although Doja Cat might actually have a big chance. Billie Eilish might win again. No, Dua Lipa with Don't Start Now. That's going to be my pick. So we'll see. All right. What do you think? Kebby Thug's World says, thanks, Doc. Well, thank you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. You have any opinions on any of those songs as to who you think deserves to win Record of the Year? I guess we'll find out later, huh? All right. Grammy Awards. What about the Album of the Year? Okay, I'm going to list these off. You tell me what you think, okay? All right, we got Jean Aiko with Chilombo. Jean Aiko, if you're from the Philippines, hopefully you should know who this is. Jean Aiko is a Filipino, but this is not necessarily, and I don't know if she sings any songs on this album in Filipino, but or Tagalog or whatever. But okay, Jean Aiko, Chilombo. We have the Black Pumas with the Black Pumas, Coldplay with Everyday Life, Jacob Collier with Jesse Volume 3, Haim with Women in Music Part 3, we have Dua Lipa with Future Nostalgia, Post Malone with Hollywood's Bleeding, and Taylor Swift with Folklore. Woo! That's going to be a tough one. What do you think about all those? Okay, here's my thought. I'm thinking it's going to come down between the last 3. The winner of the Album of the Year is either going to be Dua Lipa with Future Nostalgia, or Post Malone with Hollywood Bleeding, or Taylor Swift with Folklore. And unless they really pull a surprise for one of the newer artists, I'm guessing Folklore is probably going to win for Album of the Year. What do you think? Taylor Swift? Again? Kanye West there? All right. I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right. And last category, last of the big three is Song of the Year. And you ready for this list here? Okay, Song of the Year. All right, so we've got Beyonce's Black Parade, Roddy Ricch with The Box, we got Taylor Swift with Cardigan, Post Malone with Circles, Dua Lipa with Don't Start Now, Billie Eilish with Everything I Wanted, Her, H-E-R with I Can't Breathe, and J.P. Sachs featuring Julia Michaels with If the World Was Ending. All right. You got any thoughts? Kaby Log's World. You got any thoughts on any of those? Or Song of the Year? All right. So if I was going to be throw in my 2 cents, my thoughts for Song of the Year could either be Dua Lipa with Don't Start Now, Post Malone with Circles, or possibly Billie Eilish with Everything I Want. Everything I Wanted. To me, those would be the top 3. But of course, we'll have to watch. So hopefully you're watching my video before we have that.
Honey.
Yes, hello. What's up,
Honey.
Mercy?
Can we go in flea market?
Go in the flea market?
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, not maybe. Yes.
Okay, and that's it for that.
Okay, honey.
All right.
No, in buses, not in the traders.
All right, where do I hate when I get stuff as a reference and I can't find it. Okay, there it is. It's right there. Okay. All right, y'all ready for my last 3 little bits I got here? One of them, okay. So this next bit is all about this little guy right here that everybody's been picking on lately and saying he's inappropriate. Okay, Pepe Le Pew. Pepe Le Pew got his start for Looney Tunes in 1945. Poor Pepe Le Pew. He's just misunderstood. In fact, he's a victim in all of this. Although this doesn't look like, but if you ever watch any of his stuff, you know, he gets the table turned on him so many times. I don't know why they, okay, but he's a victim in all of this. Just like he's been a victim his whole life. Being born a skunk with a smell people and other animals can't stand. He's been a misfit and an outcast. He had to harden his heart and ignore the constant belittling and shunning every day. Luckily, in his heart of hearts, he is a romantic and still believed in love even when it wasn't available. To see another quote-unquote skunk, he knew what it was like to be unloved and scared. Sadly, this is where life was even more cruel. For the women he thought were his own were cats with deformities, usually paint down the side to look like stuff. Although there's actually a couple things with Pepe Le Pew where there's actually dogs that dress up like skunks for whatever reason, and they still wanted nothing to do with him, and that's really sad. It's not fair. And that's my thoughts on Pepe Le Pew. Okay. Once upon a time, there was a pre-punk glam rock band called the New York Dolls. They dressed up in makeup and women's clothes similar to David Bowie era Ziggy Stardust, way before Twisted Sister almost made it acceptable in the 80s. David Johansen was the lead singer, and between late 70s to early 80s, he had some solo albums. In 1987, however, he decided to go with a totally different persona and called himself Buster Poindexter. You all know the song Hot, 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 Girls in the Party, Hot, 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 and Hot, Hot, Hot. That's like, well, that was him. I'm guessing he visited San Antonio during the summertime, or he was influenced by Montserratian. Montserratia is in Africa. Musician Arrow, who released the original version in 1982. Well, I like the punk group The Clash. And well, London's calling and it's long distance. So let's finish this off and go back to Texas and talk about something from Texas. Because our friend that you saw at the beginning of this video, Nui, he's like Texas. So all right, so Texas native Stevie Ray Vaughan sang about a Texas flood. These are all names of Stevie Ray Vaughan's albums. Sang about a Texas flood, and it rained that, and if it rained that bad, no wonder he couldn't stand the weather. But he was soul to soul and kept it in step with his family style. And when he died in 1990, the sky was crying. He will always be a part of Texas's pride and joy. That's one of his big songs, even when things seem to get caught in the crossfire. Well, tick tock, people, time's ticking away, and that is the end of that. And I hope you liked it. I thought it was entertaining and all that stuff. Woo! Very good. All right. And now we are going to call it an end to this live stream video. And we got all decorated up for Women's History Month. Here's my women's musical history. Aretha Franklin, Mamas and the Papas, Joni Mitchell. Heart. Scandal. Okay, right here. I thought this was kind of neat. Look, check this out. All right, we got pre-punk poetress Patti Smith with her classic album Horses, and then Scandal, which they had songs like Goodbye to You, and Love's Got a Line on You. Well, anyway, the lead singer of that was named Patti Smythe. So it's like you got Patti Smith with P-A-T-T-I Smith, then P-A-T-T-Y-S-M-Y-T-H, Patti Smythe. All right, just in case, yeah, that's some interesting facts. Okay, let's go around the house, everybody. Let's go say goodbye to all the creatures in the house that we can say goodbye to. Okay, say goodbye to the birdies. You know, being quiet again. Okay, bye, birdies. I'm gonna miss you so. All right, let's go say goodbye to the fish. Okay. Say goodbye to the fishies. Say goodbye to Merlita.
Bye.
Everybody say bye to Merlita. She's actually leaving the house right now anyway, okay? Into that light. Don't go into the light. Okay? And then that leaves me and Mercy. All right. Can't wait to watch this video. This should be fun. Can't wait to see this big old jam we had and how that looks. Okay. Are you ready? What you got? What are we eating here? What you got for me? I can't even grab it. What is this? Mango?
Manga.
Manga? What's the difference between mango and manga? Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay. Guess I should have washed my hands before I ate it.
Yeah. Let's eat mango.
All right, here you go. Thank you, everybody. Y'all have a good rest of your day, okay? Even though I came on like 4 hours earlier than I planned, but hope you liked it. All right.